Are you a primary or secondary school leader who, in principle, wants to use personalised tuition to support your students, but you don't quite know how to fund it effectively? If so, this video is for you. My name's Richard, and I'm going to show you how to use the National Tutoring Programme to support your students with personalised tuition and ensure you make full use of the money available to you this year. The National Tutoring Programme, or NTP, is essentially a pot of money available to schools to subsidise tuition from Key Stages 1 to 4. The programme was rolled out in 2020 to help bridge gaps caused by the COVID pandemic, and now it's into its third year of running as that disruption continues to be felt across a generation of students. This year, the National Tutoring Programme will cover 60% of the cost of tuition. That equates to £10.80 per student per hour that can be used towards tuition, or £162 per student across the course of a 15-hour programme. To pay for this tuition, schools will receive funding directly in 3 instalments, and the amount that a school will receive is based on the amount of pupil premium students in the school. So for every PP student in the school, you'll receive £162. Research from the Education Endowment Foundation found that tuition is one of the most impactful and cost-effective ways to bridge the gap between disadvantaged students and other students. They found that with a stretch of small group tuition, students could make up to 4 months of progress. Schools can use the NTP grant to pay for tuition in 3 different ways. Schools-led, using their own staff, academic mentors, or with an NTP-approved tuition partner. And while schools are encouraged to prioritise pupil premium students, of course, you also have the discretion to decide who needs this most. And so when it comes to tuition, you decide the students who should take on the programme. Tuition partners, like My Tutor, are external tutoring providers that have been approved by the NTP to deliver tuition in schools, having been through a really rigorous process to make sure that the quality is there to deliver the impact that you need as school leaders. My Tutor's also been working as part of the NTP for the full 3 years of its life, supporting over 60,000 students across 1-to-1 and 3-to-1 tuition. Well, that's a question we get asked quite a lot. Whilst the government is subsidising 60% of the cost of tuition, schools still need to find 40% from their own money pots. School leaders are telling us that they are using pupil premium funding, as that's most closely associated with disadvantaged students, to fund that extra 40%. There are other money pots, and we can talk about those, but pupil premium is the first choice. Any NTP funding that isn't used by the end of this academic year will be clawed back. So if you're able to use it, it's a really great tool at your disposal. And if you'd like to learn more about your NTP allocation or how to maximise the options for tuition available at your school, you can get in touch with us by clicking the link in the description below.